What's up guys, I'm Zedius and this is another FIFA 17 video. Today I have the third episode of our Road to Glory series. In the previous episode we focused on making some more coins offline through the Starter Cup, and we bought a BPL team and won the Division 10 title with it. This episode we make some improvements to our team and we take it into the FUT Champions qualifying tournament. In the next video, which is due out Sunday or Monday, I'll be showing you guys some FUT Champs gameplay. To start this episode off, we have some improvements to our BPL team. You can see them on the screen now. We buy a new right back in Manquillo, a new center mid in Fellaini, a new center back in Ogbonna, a new right midfielder in Deulofeu, an Evertonian. And from there we get Theo Walcott, who is going to be a mainstay in this team. He has a ton of pace. Both of our wingers actually have a lot of pace. Our striker is Amrabat from Watford, is both strong and fast, so he should do a pretty good job up there. I made an improvement at right back because Trippier just didn't really offer us anything, so I wanted to go with Manquillo, who has a little bit more pace. I also improved on Davies with Ogbonna. I think he can do a lot better job, and I like my center back left-footed on the left side, which Ogbonna is. Right here on the screen, you'll see us pack Konoplyanka from our reward pack. We completed all the manager tasks, so we got a premium gold pack at the end, and this is actually a really good pull. And later on in the episode, that's going to have an impact, and I'll share that with you guys towards the end. But you saw us buy a sniper card, chemistry card, and put that on Theo Walcott. We do add this kit as our home kit. I like the look of it, the AZ Alkmaar kit. Yeah, we do add that sniper to Theo Walcott. Walcott is going to be a card that I think we're going to hang on to for a while. So that's why I didn't mind spending just a couple hundred coins, 200 coins, to put a sniper on him. And that will improve his shooting and his dribbling. His pace is already incredible. So by increasing his shooting and his dribbling, it'll allow us to get down that wing and hopefully cut inside for some low-driven shots that hopefully will turn into goals. Here we are about to start our FUT Champions qualifying run, and here's our first team we face. It doesn't really look like anything special. He's got a little chemistry in the defense with the Germans, and up on that left side with the Spanish players. There was some terrible lag in this game. You could see it right there. There was what's called speed up lag, where your game lags behind and then all of a sudden speeds up. Everything moves really quickly to get back to the point where it would have been if it hadn't lagged at all. But here's a penalty. It's clear penalty. Our left back there, Suarez, goes down. Well, I was happy to keep in the team. Same thing with Gaston Ramirez and Jeff Cameron. They all kept their spots in the team for now. Even though we had the coins to buy new players, I think they earned their spots based on that Division 10 run. So here I'm trying to pick the best penalty taker for the job. We settle on Amrabat, and he just slots it home, and the goalie doesn't even move. So nice easy goal to start us off, and this was a tough game to play. There was something going on with the internet connection here, and it was just lag, the speed up lag. I got a little lucky with that pass there. Let's see that speed up lag again. We get through. Walcott pushes it over, and easy finish from, I believe that's Tom Cleverley, popping up with the goal there. Walcott making an impact down that side with his pace already. And that's something I'm going to be saying a lot. The one downside to Theo Walcott is the lack of 4-star skill moves, which means the lack of the Berba spin. And that does bother me a little bit. But here the game just cut out. The internet just cut out there. And that was the end of the game. So pretty easy 2-0 win in our first game of our first attempt in FUT Champions qualifying. So we get a good amount of coins there. We still have our EA FC coin bonus on, and this is game 2. So we jump right in. Gaston Ramirez, nice turn there, and what a low-driven finish. Gaston Ramirez, man, he was the hero of episode 2, and he just keeps right on going. That's a great move. You missed most of the replay there, unfortunately. This was a score at halftime, just that one goal in it. I just realized I forgot to show this team in the editing, the team we had. This was a really good team. And there's that speed up lag again, and that was just bad defending. He did well to score there. This was a tough game to play. The lag again. I just couldn't handle it. And it's not an excuse. I mean, I'm sure it was lagging on his end too. And this was a good hard-fought game, as you can see now. 79th minute, he makes it 1-1. There's a replay of that goal. Just pushes it across to the open man, and a shot. My goalkeeper reacts late. We go through here, 89th minute. Amrabat, nice strength to hold off the defender, gets in. Good save from the keeper, and he just keeps fighting and puts that ball in the net for our second goal of this game. Gives us the lead late in the game, and I was just trying to hold on, just hold on to this lead, get through this game. Wow, what a finish there, actually. Just pounds it into the ground, and it jumps up into the goal. So he paused the game there, and then coming out of this pause, I wasn't defending very well. I was chasing the ball, and he just blows right by me, and easy goal. Should have stepped up earlier. That's my fault. I'm definitely not that great defensively. This team was a lot better than us. Look at the people in that picture. Morata, Rakitic, Kroos, Piqué. Just, you got 84, 85, 86, 88 rated players in that team, and we are a half rare, half common card BPL team. And not that should really matter. It's a lot more about the player than the team, though the team does have an impact in my opinion. And this is just a scramble off of a corner, and he just ends up putting the ball in the back of the net. And that is how the game's going to finish. That's in the 117th minute. We just didn't have enough time to come back in that one. So we do get just knocked out of the tournament on our first attempt, which was disappointing, but I can't say we didn't deserve it. I mean, look at these stats here. 29 shots, 24 on target. I mean, it's a miracle he only had 3 goals. Like I said, I really struggled with the lag in that game. So we just jump right into another tournament run, another qualifying attempt, and this team has no chemistry, people in the wrong positions all over the place. So we start here, run down the right side, Deulofeu. He's got a lot of open space and just pushes it inside with a low-driven cross, and Amrabat puts it in the net. He was like Mbakani in our last team. Just a lot of poacher goals, just right place, right time. Positioning was good. I mean, there's not a lot you can do to miss that shot, really. So he just did his job and put the ball in the net. Now Walcott with his pace down the left-hand side. Similar ball, other side, Amrabat, similar goal. This, I think, was a much better finish. Put it into that far corner. Nothing Ter Stegen, I think, in there, in net could do about it. Here we are breaking out of the back. Look at the quickness of the players breaking out of the back, and super simple finish for Gerard Deulofeu there. I think we made 6 passes, and we were up the field. And they were all direct passes, quick, broke the defense. There's Walcott on that left side again. Pushes the ball in the middle, simple cutback. Fortunate rebound, and Amrabat puts it away with his head. That completes his hat trick for this game. And that guy decided at 4-0 he had enough. Amrabat with the 10.0 rating. Made some good coins there, and yeah, this was the 27th minute, so it's pretty early, and you could see there he didn't even have a shot. Here's our next game. So that is the second game of our second qualifying attempt, and again, you have to win 4 games to advance in this tournament. So here's our second game of our second try. We do have 8 tries, so I wasn't worried about not making it. And he just drove through our team there, and that's a good finish. I couldn't knock him off the ball. I was afraid of giving away a foul or a penalty, so I didn't try and tackle him as hard as I probably should have. And he just puts the ball past Stekelenburg and goes up 1-0 early. But right from that goal, I believe it's Gaston Ramirez again with the Berba spin, cuts back inside, left foot. What a good shot. Low-driven shot. Low-driven shot. Even if the angle doesn't look like it's something that you might want to try, it's always worth trying. I've talked about it before, and I'll keep talking about it. Shoot. Keepers parry a lot of stuff. Look at where Amrabat was right there. There's no defenders near him. You parry that shot, and it's an easy goal anyway. Walcott down the left-hand side. Again, that goal, Walcott into Amrabat, or even Deulofeu into Amrabat on the other side, those cutback goals. Amrabat's positioning is good. He finds himself in the box alone a lot. And then here's our third goal. Amrabat plays with it on the box. We get a little fortunate there. Cleverly, simple pass. Gaston Ramirez just slots it past the keeper. And he is still scoring goals. So not just a fluke with him. This was a really good find here by Cleverly. Good pass and just slots it past the keeper, and that gives us a 3-1 lead in this game. We win the ball back in the edge of our box, one pass, and here is a second pass. And Fellaini breaking into the box, a third pass, a fourth pass, and passes it right into the net. Amrabat with another goal. That was a really good counterattacking break. We got a lot of numbers forward. We moved the ball well enough. I thought that was a really nice goal, just a little bit before halftime. And that puts us up, despite going down 1-0 early. That's our 4th goal of the half, I believe, to give us a 4-1 lead at this point at halftime. We had a lot more possession. We had a few more shots. We were just pretty clinical with our finishes. So from a corner here, we have Deulofeu dribbling that short corner in. And that's something, if you struggle with corners, try that short corner. Just dribble in and push the ball into the box. Chances are you're going to have a player there. Something's going to go wrong. We saw in the previous episode there was an own goal because we put balls into the box like that. And that's just an easy finish for Walcott, and that puts us at 5. This was just a terrible pass. I just wasn't paying attention. I was up by a few goals, and I should have focused more. Unfortunately, I didn't, and he made me pay for it. And in close games, that's what's going to lose you games. So trying to avoid just simple mistakes like that, like a bad errant pass, that'll save you games. And this game didn't particularly matter, especially because came through here again with Amrabat. The double Burba spin. The double Burba spin is a dangerous weapon. Defender couldn't touch us, and low-driven shot. It seems to be Amrabat popping up with a lot of goals here. I do believe I went through the stats after another couple of games here, so we'll be able to look at what his goal-to-game ratio is like. But another 10.0 rating. I really recommend this attack. Those 3 up front, ton of pace, good finishing, ability to cross the ball. Oh, look at the amount of coins we got for that game because we scored so many goals. So we did well there. And overall, I like this team. There wasn't a lot I felt I could improve about it. I do make one improvement here. I need to get fitness back on the players. So just put a quick offline game with my BPL team on the bench to get some fitness back. We won 2-0, got a little more progress in our offline seasons, going towards that corner reward. And here I sniped an Emre Can for about 300 coins under his value. He's going for about 2,800 coins at the time. Got him for about 2,500. And we add him into the team instead of Cleverly. So here's an interesting team, decent chemistry, mostly BPL. Those 2 bronze center backs in the back there definitely didn't do him any favors. So we start this game, and Deulofeu right from kickoff. I encourage you to dribble right from kickoff. The defense isn't set properly, so if you just dribble into the box from kickoff, good things will happen. And on this occasion, it didn't quite work out, but on many occasions you'll just be able to dribble right through the team and get a goal, get a chance. So here I left a little bit of gameplay in. Normally I just show the goals. Here I just wanted to leave a little bit of gameplay in to kind of, so you guys could see something other than me just scoring or conceding. This is kind of how I just work the ball up the pitch. I like to feed it to the wings if possible, and then try and cut inside or push balls across the box like that. I use my fullbacks a lot. I think I mentioned this in a previous video. A lot of people will tell their fullbacks to stay back while attacking because they feel like they get caught out defensively. But I feel that I'm a decent enough defender that in many cases I'll be able to just chase down a guy with my center backs, or my midfielders will track back well enough. That might not be a strategy that works for you, but for me, I like attacking with my fullbacks. I like the extra passing option. I'm willing to sacrifice a little bit defensively because I'm pretty confident in my attack. And that was a good ball there, just squared across. We didn't end up finishing it. So corners, or something I was talking about before, short corners can be really, look at Fellaini, just what a touch there. Just takes it right out of bounds. Short corners are something that work. In the very beginning of the game, you could take corners and you'd score a lot of them. Too many, apparently, actually, because they made a change. And, oh, what a block there. And now you can't score them as regularly. You know, there's mixed success with them. I either play them like towards the near post, or I'll play that short corner, and then either dribble or cross the ball in from there. It's personal preference. There's no really reliable way to score corners, unfortunately, in this year's game, but you know, do the best you can. And we win the ball here with Fellaini, and a lot of my goals are counterattacks. We win that ball there with Fellaini. Emre Can pushes it through to Amrabat, I believe, and just a bounce back, a parry from the keeper. Stuff I've been talking about, that low-driven shot. And Manquillo, what he was doing there, I don't know, but there's my fullback popping up with a goal. So let me know if you guys want to see more of those like extended clips of gameplay. And look at that goal from Gaston Ramirez. Wow. You couldn't really see the replay that well, and unfortunately I didn't get more angles of it, but wow. If you want to go back and watch that again, I wouldn't blame you. Just right off the volley, slams it into the upper corner. Keeps on giving. I don't see him leaving the team for a little while. He's one of the better cams I've used in the game. And how about that purpose spin and just pass into a near post? That's something I found really effective. Coming down that side, Berber spin, and the keeper will cheat. The keeper will cheat far post. You can see him move there in the replay, and you've got a lot of room near post. So you just double tap that shoot button, that low-driven shot to the near post. You'll score more often than not. And here's Amrabat coming through again. He just, I don't know what happened there defensively, but again, Amrabat just passes it into the net. And so far, we really haven't struggled too much. Other than that one game that we lost, we did get totally dominated. But other than that, we've been playing really well, and I'm happy with the team. I don't see myself making a lot of changes at the moment. But if you guys have any suggestions of things I can change within my coin budget, I think I have about, at the end of this episode, only 2,000 coins. But I do make some purchases. Actually, you'll see that in a second. I don't want to give anything away. But Gaston Ramirez here pushes the ball through and passes it into the net, and that makes it 6. I did kind of beat up on this guy a little bit. The opportunities were just presenting themselves, and I feel the same way I talked about in the last game, or last episode, excuse me. I just feel that if you're playing the game, you should keep playing the game. And this guy wanted to play, so I was happy to play. And 4 goals there for Amrabat, another 10.0 rating. I recommend you try him out. He was very good. Very good. I don't know if another striker would have done as well, or worse, or better, or what, but I know he did a good job, so that's all I can really say. Here's a mostly BPL team with an MLS strike force. This guy did manage to get a few goals with that to St. Ricketts. There's Fellaini, low-driven shot, far post. It's very reliable. You'll score a lot of them. Fellaini went kind of invisible at times. He did win a lot of balls back in the midfield, but wasn't usually involved offensively, except this game. Scores 2 goals there within the first 20 minutes of the game. And honestly, I kind of expected a rage crit from this guy. I was on top early. But he hung in there and actually gave us a pretty good game. There's a score at halftime, 2-0. And we just continue through. That's just a bad pass. If I could cut those out of my game, I would give up so many less goals. And that's a good finish from, I think that was Ricketts, as I mentioned earlier. Quick player from Toronto FC, I believe, in the MLS. Yeah, that's a good finish on his weaker foot. Fellaini would have been a 3rd goal for him, but that can't be counted as Fellaini's goal. You'll see better on the replay. Does head it towards goal. Goalkeeper fumbles it and just bats it into his own goal. That's pretty unlucky from him. Stepped with my defense there, got the tackle in, plays the ball through to Amrabat, free and clear, and that's a nice goal. That's a really nice chipped goal. I was happy with that. I had to put the controller down there. I think my cell phone rang, and he does sneak one back there, but it wouldn't end up making a real difference in this game. We do end up winning entry to the Weekend League. And unfortunately, there were no other prizes for this Weekend League. A lot of times you'll get 500 coins or a gold pack. But I was happy to just get in the Weekend League, and I'm really looking forward to playing this coming weekend. I'll probably play most of my games Friday and Saturday. Try and get a video out Sunday, but I'm not making any promises. Worst case scenario, something will be out Wednesday. Excuse me, Monday. I'm hoping for Sunday and Monday, but we'll play it by ear. I'll tweet out and let you guys know over the weekend how my games are going and what the schedule is. So here we just jump into these SBCs. These are pretty easy to complete. Just gave some bronze players up. You can see the requirements there, or I'm sure you can check them out on your own account. If you guys need any help with that, shoot me a message or a tweet to me, and I'm happy to give you some advice. But they're pretty straightforward, especially these simpler ones. So we end up getting 4 packs for our efforts here, and didn't give up much of anything of value. We get another lone player pack, and we'll open those up right now. A couple of bronze player packs, which just kind of fill the club back up with players that we just gave out, except they have fresh contracts, fresh fitness, and there'll be players we'll use at one time or another, whether we play some offline games with them for fitness or we put them back into an SBC at another time. So run through the players there. Nobody special. We got a few Englishmen in that pack, a Belgian there. I did mention earlier the league-based SBCs. We will work towards those, but they're not a priority at the moment. I'm not too worried about getting those done right away. So we will work towards them, but like I said, not a priority. So when we get enough players to complete one, or if we're within a player or two of completing one, we'll buy one, complete one, get the pack for it, and work our way towards it slowly. But there's another pack, nothing special. These cards are untradeable, which is a little bit annoying, because I had a duplicate there, both untradeable, had to get rid of one. Here's a silver pack. Not a player's pack, just a regular silver pack. We do get a rare player. This guy, actually worth quite a bit, I believe. A lot of the silver players from the League SBCs do go for at least a couple thousand coins or so. But he's not, like I said, he's untradeable, but he is someone that's going to go into that SBC at some point. That French League SBC is very good. You see us, we get a Lacazette for that. You see us change our badge there. Just something simple. I like the ones that are cool designs, but don't necessarily like have the team name on them. But yeah, so we just switch it up. And here's our loan pack, 7 games with Lucas Perez. If Amrabat wasn't doing so well, he'd definitely slot right in, but we'll just keep him on the bench potentially for injuries if we need to replace him for any sort of reason. Get a couple other players in there, and we'll just keep them in the club for now because they are untradeable. And now we buy a German league team. That Konoplyanka inspired me to go buy a German league team. So we go out, we buy a couple of center backs, left back. These are all really cheap players. I didn't spend more than 500 coins, just like our first BPL team. Didn't spend more than 500 coins on any player. I haven't gotten a chance to play with it yet, but in the weekend league, I wanted to get 2 different teams because we don't have enough money to be spending money on fitness cards left, right, and center. So we're going to rotate teams in the weekend league. I wouldn't normally recommend it. If you have enough coins for fitness cards, that's probably better because you can get used to the team and generally you play better. Here I show the prices for each player. But I'm going to try this team out, and it's our first weekend league. My goal is 18 wins. That's gold 3, and that gets us automatic qualification for the next weekend league. So if we can achieve that, that'd be great. But I'll see you guys in my next video. Really appreciate you tuning in. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Leave any questions or concerns in the comments section below. And thanks. Bye.